All right, so I want to welcome you guys to the video, and today I'm going to be answering a question that I have gotten a lot of late because nutrition labels are changing, they are evolving, and they're becoming harder and harder to truly understand. And so I got a question the other day from College Macros on Instagram, and he shot me a message and he said, Zach, I'm looking at a Quest Hero bar and I'm doing the math. I'm equating for the calories from protein, the calories from carb, and the calories from fat, and they are not matching. It doesn't make sense. Whenever I add it up, it comes up to 261 calories, but on the label it says 170. And so today I'm going to walk you guys through the FDA guidelines on how food companies label their product and how factors like fiber, sugar, alcohols, and now allulose can change the caloric content. Okay, so first off, we need to truly understand how to figure out the caloric totals for our proteins, our carbs, and our fats. And we need to remember that our protein has 4 calories per gram. Our carbs also have 4 calories per gram, and our fats have 9 calories per gram. So when we look at the Quest Hero bar and we look at the nutritional label, it says it has 9 grams of fat, 29 grams of carbs, and 16 grams of protein. And so when determining the actual calories in a normal situation, we would just multiply 9 grams of fat by 9 and get 81. And we'd multiply 29 grams of carbs times 4 and we get 116. And then we'd multiply 16 grams of protein, multiply by 4, and we get 64. And so when we add them all together, we get 261 calories. And that leads to, why does it say it has 170 calories? This is where fiber, erythritol, aka sugar alcohols, and allulose come into play. And so the FDA has rules around each one of those on how they can affect the actual caloric total. So you've noticed products like Quest, like No Foods, like KNOW, Halo Top, Enlightened, all these companies that have lower calorie options, they utilize the sugar alcohols, fiber, and now allulose to be able to drive down the caloric content. So let's use the Quest Hero Bar's nutritional label as reference. So the FDA has a rule that for fiber, you can cut the calories in half if it's a prebiotic fiber. So for example, the Quest Hero Bar has 10 grams of fiber. So what you can do is subtract 5 of those grams. So you're only left with 5 grams of carbs that you have to equate the calories for. And then we go to erythritol, which has 0.4 calories per gram. So that's very, very small. So the FDA says that you don't even have to equate for those calories in the actual caloric total. So you can subtract all 4 of those grams that are in the Quest Hero Bar. And then this is where it gets really tricky. If you don't truly understand what's going on, this will very much confuse you. Allulose is a new derivative of fructose that is very hard for your body to digest. It really doesn't. It just goes right through your system. And what they found, it has 0.2 to 0.4 calories per gram. So you do not have to equate for that. But the FDA says that you have to show it on the food label as a sugar and actually show it in the total carb content. This is where it gets weird, because when you look at the label, it says it has 12 grams of sugar. But in reality, you don't have to equate for any of those calories. And so you subtract 12 grams of the carbs. So you're left with only 8 grams of carbs that you have to equate for in the calories. So this is where we have to do the math again. So we're still at 9 grams of fat, but now because we can subtract 5 grams of carbs from fiber, we can subtract all 4 of the grams of erythritol, and we can subtract all 12 grams of the allulose. Now we're only left with 8 grams of carbs that we have to equate for in the actual caloric total. And we're still left with 16 grams of protein. So let's do the math again. 9 times 9 equals 81. That's for the fat. We have 8 grams of carbs, so we multiply that by 4, we have 32. And we have 16 grams of protein still. We multiply that by 4, we get 64. So now the totals are at 177 calories. So then you might be thinking, okay, 177 calories, why doesn't it say 177 on the food label? Well, the FDA has a nutritional rounding table in the sense of if something is above 50 calories per serving, you can round it in 10 calorie increments. So what happened here, Quest was able to round down to 170 calories. And if you guys want to see a full video on me going over how the FDA allows for all this rounding for your macros, for what they can put on the food label to say healthy, and what they can can do for the calories, etc. Let me know in the comments below and give the video a thumbs up, because I'll know that you guys want more content like this. So this brings up a very important question. And I'm not bashing Quest, I'm not bashing Halo Top, I'm not bashing No Foods or any of these companies that use this strategy of lowering the actual caloric total. This is actually smart. When you actually do the math, there are less calories. So what do you do and how do you equate this into your macros? Well, because you are eating less calories, I want you to be mindful of it, but I don't want you to have to change your macros around. Just be mindful of it, because if you are abusing these products and you're purposely trying to eat less calories by using them, it will make a difference, but that shouldn't be the tool. This should be something that you have once a day, maybe twice a day, and the actual caloric difference in your macros might be 75 to 150 calories, maybe. In reality, I don't want you to worry about it. Don't stress over it. It's just something that will make a small difference, but the moral story is be mindful of it. And so that's it, my friends. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want more content like this and helping you guys navigate the food label. It's very tricky. It's like going and getting a contract from a lawyer and having to read every single page. I want to be able to dispel this information in a way that's very easily digestible for you guys, and that you guys can truly understand what is actually going on here. I feel like a nutritional lawyer. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe. We have so much more cool content coming. And as always, thank you so much for watching. God bless. We'll see you guys in the next video.